Lexie Hull recently looked back on some of the most memorable moments she shared with CaitlinClark this year. Do you remember what she said after their very first practice together?
What are your impressions of Caitlin at this point?
She's great. She's a great player, great person. Obviously very hard to defend. So she's bringing a great offensive game to the Fever, and just excited to see how she does this year.
Neither Lexie Hull nor CaitlinClark could have predicted that their first meeting would spark a friendship that not only captivated fans, but also brought even more attention to the WNBA. While their talent on the court is undeniable, what many don't realize is just how entertaining their bond is off the court. From spontaneous social media challenges to surprise event appearances, Clark and Hull have created unforgettable moments that leave fans both inspired and in stitches. Now let's relive the top 30 times these two stars made us smile. Stick around. This is going to be a ride filled with hilarious, jaw-dropping and unforgettable highlights. And as a bonus, we'll also take a look at 5 of their most iconic plays together.
She'll just throw out comments that are just funny. Like, no one else is saying it but Caitlin. At one practice, Christy turns on loud music because I can't remember where we were going, but we knew the arena was going to be loud. And so she turns on this loud music, and Caitlin screams. She's like, "Can someone turn it off? It's giving me a migraine." And everyone's like, what? And Christy reacted and said, "What did you say?" And she repeated it. And all of us were just we were all dying, because if I would have said that, if anyone on our team would have said that and then been asked, "What did you say?" and you repeat it, no one else is repeating it, but she did. And it was the funniest thing. We're all rolling on the ground laughing.
The Indiana Fever's dynamic duo, CaitlinClark and Lexie Hull, aren't just making an impact with their game. They're redefining what it means to be teammates. With Clark's elite playmaking and Hull's deadly accuracy as a shooter, they've played a crucial role in the team's rise, especially alongside key players like Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell. But their connection goes beyond basketball. There's no rivalry, no tension, just a friendship built on mutual support, laughter, and a shared love for the game. Get ready for a compilation of their best moments, from their competitive fire on the court to their playful antics during interviews, heartfelt surprises, and sideline fun that makes you feel like you're right there with them. The Caitlin and Lexie show is about to begin. Are you ready? Let's go.
We found out we had the #1 pick, and once Caitlin declared, that kind of changed things, I think, for the city a little bit. People were just so excited to come support the Fever. We felt that in our preseason games. We felt that even on draft night. We filled Gamebridge, which felt crazy. We're not even doing anything in Gamebridge, and people are excited to watch the screen and see who we draft.
Rookies are usually expected to stay quiet, observe, and gradually adjust to the pro game. But CaitlinClark had no intention of fading into the background. From the moment she stepped into the Indiana Fever locker room, everything changed. While most people only see her jaw-dropping performances on the court, Lexie Hull says there's another side of Clark that's quietly transforming the team in ways no one expected. Picture this. A fresh out of college Clark walking into a professional locker room filled with seasoned veterans, carrying the weight of sky-high expectations. The spotlight was relentless, the pressure overwhelming. But instead of simply adapting, Clark faced it head-on and rewrote the script. From her very first practice, her energy was contagious, setting the tone for a team ready to level up. But it's not just the flashy passes and deep threes that make Clark special. Hull has witnessed firsthand how her relentless drive is reshaping the entire team. It's not just about her own success, it's about pushing everyone around her to new heights.
We play against guys during practice, we play against ourselves. But if her team's not winning in a scrimmage or a drill, she's competitive and she's gonna do everything she can to win. And I think it just shows the type of player she is. If it's not working, she's gonna try to figure it out. And you definitely want her on your side.
Of course, even the biggest stars experience growing pains. Clark had to adjust from dominating at the college level to going up against defenders who've built their careers on shutting down elite scorers. But instead of backing down, she embraced every challenge, using it as fuel to elevate her game. What's even more impressive? She's not just making herself better, she's lifting up her teammates along the way.
At a bigger scale, obviously with the platform that she's created for herself, and then that's transitioned to the game. It's huge. And I think, like, for me, especially as a point guard and as someone that's delivering a lot of the passes that lead to shots, like, if I miss, she's definitely going to say, like, you got the next one. Like, I can count on her for keeping me, like, confident and positive. So yeah, I think that shows the player that she is and the leader she is as a point guard.
Clark's unwavering belief in her team has created a ripple effect. Suddenly, the entire squad is playing with more confidence, swagger, and determination. While the world sees her as a fierce competitor, there's also a lighter, more playful side to her friendship with Hull that fans don't always get to see.
Did you change something in your game day routine, or do you feel like you're just in a groove right now?
She's in a groove. She started hanging out with me more.
It's rubbing off.
A's confetti fell during CaitlinClark's Rookie of the Year celebration. One message stood out among the flood of congratulations. It wasn't from a corporate sponsor or a coach, it was from Lexie Hull. Her words were simple yet powerful, a reminder that their bond goes beyond basketball, built on mutual respect, admiration, and true friendship.
Hey Caitlin, congrats on Rookie of the Year. You earned this. I am so...
The entire WNBA community celebrated as CaitlinClark earned the league's prestigious Rookie of the Year honor. While the media and fans showered her with praise, it was Lexie Hull's heartfelt message that truly stood out. In a league driven by competition and high stakes, Hull's words were a touching reminder that the relationships built along the way often mean more than the accolades. Think you've seen all of CaitlinClark's best moments? Not quite. When Lexie Hull's birthday rolled around, Clark made sure it wouldn't go unnoticed, leading the entire team in an over-the-top birthday sing-along that had everyone cracking up. Inter.